Hi. You know, oh God, honestly, I think I feel very much like the ugly duckling today. Um, I have a whole load of emotions welling up inside my stomach. Um, I do know two happens to be um, excitement and nervous, um, sadness. No, that's three, isn't it? And apprehension and yeah, just a whole lot of different emotions. Um, I had a good cry um, about an hour ago. I must have been keeping my neighbor up as well, and just a whole lot of stuff going on with me at the moment. I mean, my last daughter rang me out of the blue um, yesterday, telling me that her nan, on her father's side, died 3 weeks ago, and she called me yesterday, and she also told me that she just came back from Paris. She and a few others, including her partner, and my grandchild as well. And she said that she and the other two sisters, daughters, wanted to see me, but they wanted to come to my home. And I said no, because I really don't want to be alone with them. I really don't feel safe with them. And it really is very sad for me to have to say that. But I really don't want to be safe with them. I really don't feel safe being alone with them. Um, I did say to her, I am prepared to meet up with them in a restaurant, a bar, or pub or something, but not at my home, not now anyway. Not after all what they did, knowing that their father is using them as his flying monkeys, basically. You all know what flying monkeys are, and and it really, because he knows that they were my they were my jewels, It, my daughters meant the world to me, you know. I lived for my daughters, you know, and now their father is just using them, just using them, like he uses all other women, you know, like he used everyone else, you know. He has them, like his little puppets. He can get them to do whatever he wants them to do. They do it, even though it includes killing their own mother. They will do it, And the story so far is, um, it was two of them. It's actually two of them, okay? Two Prince Charming, two princes, kings, call them what you will, what you may. And I went to an all-girls school, and they went to an all-boys school. and our schools were 10 minutes apart, and 10 minutes would be a walk apart from each other. And we used to see, I used to see them at lunchtime, you know. But so I've known them since they were boys, you know, and vice versa. But I wasn't interested in them as romantic material kind of thing. But however, I did notice them, you know. And it was later on when we were young people, I met them at a party, and I started going out with one of them because he was kind of Jack the Lad kind of thing, you know. He asked me out, so I said yes, and I became pregnant, and whilst I was pregnant, he got a prison sentence, you know, 14 years. I mean, it was a total shock because I thought he was a goody two-shoes, you know. And I'm hungry. And I was just shocked. I couldn't believe it. So then his friends said to him that he'd take care of me, you know, nothing to worry about. You don't have to worry about anything, you know. I take care of her and the child, you know. And you know, he used to come to see me and so anyway, you know, this child was, I think she was 5, I think. No, she wasn't 5, no. She was, no, 6 months actually, when, because I had the baby, and she was 6 months, and then he and I got romantically involved, you know, and, because I was lonely. I was really lonely, and 14 years to have to wait for someone, then, you know, it's an awful long time, you know, and so then he said to me, when we got romantically involved, he said to me, oh, I had to stop. I, you know, he would adopt the child, and I had to burn all my boyfriend's letters, you know. I had to burn all his letters, and you know, to prove to him that, you know, he was the one, I loved him kind of thing. So that's what I did, and God, yeah, and I have two children for him. So I I have 3 children now, and so he adopted the eldest child, and that was it. You know, I had to forget about the other one. You know? I had to make out he didn't exist. You know, and anyway, they became enemies. They basically became enemies, and when he came out, he had a job waiting for him. You know, 14 years later, he had a job waiting for him. He got his degree, and he got an apps degree in working with computers. I think a computer analyst or something like that. But so then when he came out, he wanted to know his daughter kind of died, you know. Said no, no, he couldn't. He's child now, so he's got to face up, you know. And anyway, I got her to go and see him, you know, at least go and see him, get to know him, and she did. I think she was about 14, and he raped her, didn't he? He raped her. So, well, well, now I want nothing to do with any of them, okay? I want nothing to do with any of them. I want to start afresh, okay? And I want nothing to do with any of them because now they're using my children, my daughters, to cause me harm, okay? And I'm not having it. I'm not having it at all. It's as simple as that. You know, love is not like that. Love is not so vengeful and treacherous and oh God, you know. And love is not murderous, you know. When you love somebody, you don't want to kill them. You don't try to kill them. You know, you don't try to kill them at all. You know, my God, love is forgiving. Love is forgiveness. You know, and I mean, it hurts me. It hurts me something rotten to think that these two men, are now using my daughters to get to me. You know, to cause me harm. They're using my girls. You know, they don't love my girls. They don't love my girls. They make out they do, but they don't love my girls at all. They don't care two shits about my girls. You know, all they care about is themselves. Okay? They live in the ego. You know, it's all about their ego. You know, they feel that they've been hurt. You know, their male pride have been injured. So therefore now they want to get to me, you know, and they won't stop until I'm dead. Okay? But I'm not going to let that happen. Under no circumstances am I going to let that happen. No way. I will fight to the bitter end. I will fight to the bitter end. You know, I'll fight to the bitter end. You know, it is so important for the children to grow up, to have this positive role model, you know, i.e. Their father, you know, under no circumstances should he be depraved in any way whatsoever, because it does affect everybody. It affects everybody, man and woman. You know, if you grow up in a household where your father, you know, the person you look after, it is depraved in any way, it does affect you all of your life throughout your life. You know, when you get married, you look to your man, your man, um, and you do blame him. You do blame him. Um, yeah, you do blame him for what you went through as a child, and vice versa. A man also does it to a woman. He will blame if he had a mother that wasn't a very positive, that wasn't a positive role model. He will blame his wife. You know, he'll take it out on his wife. You know, either he'll be very obsessive. You know, he'll be very obsessive towards her, possessive as well. You know, and always angry. You know, always finding faults, you know, it's always finding something wrong with her, you know, and vice versa. It works both ways. It also works both ways, you know, with a man and a woman. Because I've always had positive role models in my life, male kind of thing. My grandfather was an extremely positive role model. I mean, he was a businessman, and he was an amputee. One of his leg he, was missing. Um, I think that was in the war. He was in the war kind of thing. And he was very tall man. His mother was African actually, and he was very handsome, very handsome. And he didn't allow the fact that he was an amputee. He didn't allow that to stop him from achieving what he wanted to achieve in life. And my brothers were very positive role models as well, you know. And these my grandfather, my two brothers, these they doted on me, they put me on a pedestal, as it were. And I suppose that's why I I I love men, you know. I do. I think they're just wonderful, you know. And they strange creatures, We all are, I suppose. We're all strange creatures, really. Um, um, Men are from Mars and women are from Venus. uh, but I do find men. I do find men to be very attractive. Muscle. I want muscle. Not too much muscle. Oh God, honestly. Oh, I suppose I'm not making much sense today, am I? No, I'm not making much sense today. Well, as you all know, I'm a survivor of rape tumor, and almost killed me. Well, it was slowly killing me, really, and it was detected in the nick of time. So I had to have an emergency surgery when it was detected, and the procedure turned out to be very stormy. I hemorrhaged, an excision was done here because I had stopped breathing, and they had to put a shunt on my brain to prevent the bleeding, to stop the bleeding, And the whole thing turned out to be a nightmare. Anyway, when I finally woke up out of the coma, there was tubes sticking up everywhere. Everywhere there were tubes. I was like a robot or something. Even now, I do feel like a bionic woman. I mean, when I think of the amount of vitamins and food supplements I have to take just to keep me alive. Oh God, sometimes I think to myself, oh God, I'm giving up. I've had enough. I want to go. I can't take it anymore. It's too much. It's all too much. Too bloody much. I literally want to scream and say, get me out. I want it out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out. Oh God, honestly. Anyway, I do hope that, my girls, they wake up and smell the coffee kind of thing. I love them dearly. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm a mother, a mother is always a mother, she's like Mother Nature, she, I love my girls dearly. They're my little princesses. Well, they're big princesses now, and I love them. I love them so, so much. And they're always in my prayers, always in my prayers. And I'm always sending blessings out to them. I'm always sending blessings to them. And I am very proud of them because they all doing very well for themselves, and I'm very proud. But on the other hand, they still they carry out their, their father's dirty work. Yeah, because he can't get to me personally, so he gets to me through them. He knows how much I love them. But I have to protect myself now. Um, I have to protect myself. I know the game. I know what's happening, and so I have to protect myself. Um, but that doesn't mean I don't care. I always care. I do care sincerely, but I need to protect myself. I need to care for me. And I know what's harmful to me and what's good for me. You Like I was saying, yeah, men are from Mars and women are from Venus. And once you know that, then you're okay. Some people just are not emotionally intelligent. They're just not emotionally intelligent. It's okay being academically intelligent, but one needs to be emotionally intelligent, you know, and heal ourselves. We all need to. I'll take me for instance. I have been without a mate now for a really, really long time. Really, really long time. Years, years, years. Only because I needed to heal. I needed that time to heal myself, to get to know myself, to become my own best friend, as it were. I needed that time to heal, to get to know myself, to get to know what's going on with me inside. What I was about, what I'm all about. The person, be my own best friend kind of thing. And that was important for me. That was very, very important for me. It gave me a time to to contemplate on things and reflect on things and everything, and to know who whom I'm better suited to. And I love the phallic symbol. I love a nice, good, solid, strong man. There's nothing more than having a man's arm around me, holding me tight. I love it. I absolutely love it. And yeah, so that's my life. Today I'm not making much sense of I want to tell you about everything, but it's not coming out right. It's not coming out right. And yeah, and yeah. So staying alive hasn't been easy. Staying alive and keeping well hasn't been easy at all. It's been a constant struggle. Constant struggle. Anyway, since I decided to put a stop, since I decided to cut all ties with the girls, because they were being used, their father was using them to get at me, and so I cut all ties with them, and I just feel so much better now. I feel a lot healthier, you know. I'm not always in the hospital. I'm not always at the doctor's, and I'm not so dizzy all the time, I was spinning. My head was always spinning. I was always in a spin. And now it's not as bad. Things are not as bad as they were. And so when I got a phone call out of the blue yesterday from my youngest daughter saying, oh, she and her two sisters, the other daughters, want to see me, and they want to see me at home, I have to say to her, no, you can't come to my home. I'll gladly miss out with you guys in an environment where there are people around. But no, I have to protect myself now. And yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna play it cool. I'm gonna play it cool. And I did want to talk to you guys about general practitioners today, but I don't think I want to. I feel, right now I feel terribly weak, very, very weak, very, very weak. So I'm going to end it right now, and I'll finish off by saying, Amen, Hallelujah, peace, peace. C'est la vie, c'est la vie. Oh God.